Well then, well done, well done. Game 3 of the single player campaign. Khemri, 1 skill up. Strength on the skeleton. That's nice. Going up against something entirely different. If the 2 first matches was against teams with very little skill, this match will be something entirely different. Because this is a Norse team, they have 12 team roster, 1 skill player, catch. But that's not the real issue here. The real issue is that, yeah, they have block. They are Norse, they have block. I have 2 Ulfwerners without skill ups, so that's fine. Only 2 team rerolls. No Apo. 1 share deal for some reason. Fine, whatever. So a team value of 1070. I have no petty cash, of course, and I will not spend any of my money for this. They get a boomer. What is a boomer?
Are you ready?
I'm assuming a boomer is a bombardier. We'll see. So this is going to be a different story. Against a lot of block, new Khemri team or semi-new Khemri team is often at a severe disadvantage. I have the strength advantage, but that doesn't really help much if I can't get the other players down. And my dudes are on the ground. I have 1 spare player, as do they. No, they have 2. Yep. Boomer is a bombardier. So that's an interesting choice. Let's get him off the pitch as soon as possible. Yeah, we don't need to check my team. And we are defending. So let's check Boomer. Boomer. Secret weapon. X-Cal. Loner. Accurate. Block. And Bombardier. So the only important stuff here really is the accurate. And the Bombardier, of course. He also does not have Stunty. Okay, that's quite interesting, and it's a strength 3 player, so I'm guessing this isn't a goblin really. It looks like one. Yeah, agility 2, interesting. We'll see what we'll do. We have a skeleton over there. Might as well put him in instead of one of. I don't need my. Where is he? There is the Flora. Who has a ginormous hand? Okay. I'm gonna take the Flora out for the defense here. Of course, it's raining, so this is gonna be awesome. They have 2 Ulfwerners which are strength 4, otherwise it's strength 5 all around. So, oh, come on. Let's put up another one. We have to be very careful with our sidelines, since they have 4 frenzy pieces. Other than that, not much to say. fairly balanced setup. They can run past, but they have to work for it.
There won't be an issue.
Oh, it's nice matter. That's good. As I said last game, rain is about the worst possible weather for Khemri, because you need all the ball handling you can get, and -1 taking it from a 4+ to 5+, it's quite low. So we are having some setup.
Not what you'd expect.
If he wants to fail the pickup, I'm fine. So that's one of his 2 rerolls. And he is frenzy trapping himself here, which is an interesting choice. He also managed, luckily for him, not to take down his own player. Yeah. Let's stand that player up again. I'm not too scared of Boomer. He's annoying, but not much else. I should really put some pressure on the Berserker here, because Berserker with a wall is very easy to handle. So I could actually... No, I can't. Not reliably anyway. We will put some pressure on, and that will do that. Thrower.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
The attacker has an assist.
Use the skills I have.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall. It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles.
So I'm gonna move my strength 4 piece back here as a defender. To the middle. I'm gonna take a shot at Ulf Werner. Get him down is good enough. Then we have two
That's quite a
linemen.
mismatch, Bob.
I know. That weedy fella's gonna get splatted. Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
And we'll end the turn without having done much. Let's see what his plan is. So he's moving the ball into the middle, just taking it into safe position. Problem being that he's doing it too close to the Tomb Guardians, so I will be able to punch a hole and get to the ball carrier anyway.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halfway around a sandwich.
Fortunately, he was hitting one of my two players with blocks.
It's going to be decisive.
Moving means no bombs.
It'll be hard to make him lose the ball.
Okay. I still have the option of going in for the ball here, and I can do it very easily. So I think I will do that. Problem is what I have to do with the rest of this. So we'll do the important stuff first.
The harder they punch.
Smack. Ball in danger, and carrier too.
And we'll force him to do difficult stuff here. That's the plan at least. Of course there's a possibility of the ball carrier
They'll need to get rid of
dodging away, but the AI seems prone not to do that for some reason.
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you.
The reason, of course, being that it's a dangerous move, especially the ball carrier. Now I'm in a bit of a pickle here because if he manages to get out, I have my Tomb Guardians in the wrong spot. But we will move some defenders back here. There's not much I can do about these guys. Not with him being strength 4 at least, so I think I'm just going to I guess I can pin him to the side.
Getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
And let's hit the thrower. Oh, it didn't matter. Now, of course, the odds for me going down are the same as for him going down. But that's only when I'm hitting him. It's the other way around, there are much worse odds.
It's like peeling an onion. Remove the layers before
So,
you
yeah,
get
decided to take 2 risky blocks, push me away, and he actually managed to do it.
The less defenders there are around the ball, the easier it's going to be to move.
Yes, actually decided to take 3 risky blocks to move me away. Now, of course, it's still only 1 in 6 that he goes down on each die, so I mean it's not that bad of a gamble, but don't know if I would have done it that way. He's not gonna have a 1 die,
Attack him. Smells weakness.
and it was good enough.
Somebody please stop him.
The AI doesn't seem to respect the odds of failing a frenzy block, and so he has managed to trap himself a couple of times already. Now we have a strength 4 dude here, but I don't think I can reach him without taking extra steps. So we have to do it the other way. Now the problem here is that I'm setting myself up for a surf or two, and I don't particularly like that. Maybe I can manage.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch.
Manage to
If the player gets pushed into the crowd,
defend
well,
the players that
that
are on the
happened.
side.
It took 3 days to piece
Now this I will
it
reroll.
together.
Now I don't like this situation because now I am definitely getting served unless I can get some down players on the other team. So we'll try and defend our sideline players here. And then I think we'll start with Boomer.
To lay out an opponent of half his strength?
And I can't seem to roll any downs at all.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now. One less obstacle for the ball carrier. Textbook.
And he keeps rolling 2 against and succeeding, which makes this kind of hard. He has a surf over there if he wants it. Not sure he does. Okay.
There's a way with the fairies. Better watch out. They're murderous little beasts.
That was a bit suicidal, but sure, I can live with that. Unfortunately, knocked out, not process my strength 4 dude. This is much more important. So we will
This could be a sack.
try to take him down, and we did. Where do I want him to go? Probably want him to go on the sideline actually.
They can do it. They're in. Hold it. They've smacked a player to relieve his team. Well done.
Okay, that's fine. I can move him around and get to the ball here. It's dangerous, of course. Of course, if I keep rolling like that, it does not really matter. Now I can't really pick up the ball. With no rerolls and a 4+ only, it's yeah, not likely. Can however move over here put some pressure on.
Come on, guys, together.
Okay. So they have 3 players out and I have 2, so I'm up 1.
What a shame.
And I get knocked out myself. I've been lots of bad block rolls on my part, and when he has block and I do not, that is the problem.
There, that's a true berserker.
That was a fairly uneventful turn. Stand up a couple of players. And let's decide on what we are doing now. I'm probably going for
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the ball at their feet.
this Wolf Warrior.
It's never simple. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Follow through here. Now I want to hit this dude, but it's really dangerous. Because if I fail, I have the choice of either putting him into contact with this skeleton or putting him into contact with this skeleton. That means he's almost in base contact with the ball either way. I think I'm going to hit him anyway.
Trample all over.
I don't have the rerolls for this.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight.
And again, now I'm stuck with a situation where I really want to pick up the ball, but it's 50-50 shot best of times. So I'm just going to
Player's fist
try
is
and
approximately
take
the same size as his entire
him
opponent.
down. Second. And we might as well hit the Wolf Warrior a couple of times.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths.
Or we'll leave him there. This way he has a 1 die, unless he moves in more players for it.
Unity is strength.
Come on, guys. Clues in the title. Let's see some blood in Blood Bowl.
With that, the Wolf Warrior is at best a 1 die, and if he decides to go for my Blitz Draw, it's a 1 die where I have blocked and he doesn't. That Bombardier is getting annoying. Okay, we are 2 teams without rerolls. My strength advantage is diminishing. I think we just have to go for display.
With arms like 3 trunks, there was only going to be one result in that spat.
Not that it did anything. So basically this is a no score half, unless he manages to do something extraordinary. I think I'm having a difficulty reaching the end zone actually. So currently he is, it's 0-0, but he's kind of winning the half. But at least we'll get rid of Boomer here, because he has secret weapon and no bribe to do anything with it.
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
It's fairly tempting to try and get rid of that dude. Probably should go for this one. Yeah, let's protect our players and try to get a player advantage. For next half.
So am I. Just one more step.
This is more likely to work. It did. Is we have which means we get an assist over here. Which means we have a 2-die block, and we might as well
Got fists bigger than ham joints.
hit one with more skills.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time.
Whoa. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
So he has one player right now who is... No, it's not even one player in the scoring position. Oh, this camera is not good. There we go. It keeps auto-centering and I can't seem to do anything about that actually. And now he can't score. Well, I can't score either, so that is as it is.
That player's a little short. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Because I am no person in range, but we have a couple of potential blocks here. So we'll start with this.
With arms like 3 trunks, there was only going to be one result in that spat.
That's a blitz throw. Okay. I guess we do it like this then. Well then.
Dead fish. Put some force behind those punches.
That was a bit annoying.
sport can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
That player
Can't
shuffling off the field.
Can't seem to get the SPP though. It's annoying. So well, if I can get the Ulf Werner off the pitch, I can't.
Oh, too bad.
So 0-0, I guess that's a win for me at this point. Since it was their half, they only get one back. I get one back, but it's the important one. And then they lose Boomer.
Players return to the action.
So,
These teams are
in effect, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players, and I have 11
Now go watch the end of the
because I
match.
have an extra player, and this camera is so annoying. So, now the thrower, I guess we will use it. Put it in the middle there. 2 blitz routes, we will put them forward. So this blitz route really wants to score. I think we're gonna put him in the middle. We're gonna put the thrower as a backup player. We're gonna put the other blitz route up. We are going to They have again put players in positions that are dangerous. Yes, they have defense here, but still. My strength 4 players still out, so that's a bit annoying. That's fine. We will change places here, so we get 2 dive there. That's an offensive setup.
Well, it's okay.
Still nice. Extra scatter in the front side of the pitch. It's nice. It's always helpful for Khemri because you don't know when you will be able to pick it up, so
Scoop off that
anything
ball
can happen.
quickly.
We are going to start with a 2 die
Likes
where
to
I
be well
have
assisted in a fight.
the lock. And then we are going to up here, I think. Another. Yeah, we're gonna have this 2 die.
Likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Yeah, that's 4 skulls in 4 die. And I can't do anything about that. So now we're in a situation where we have to bunch up and just try to take them down and hope to be able to move the ball up the pitch somehow. If I manage to pick it up at all. The only thing that speaks in my favor here really is the fact that I have one player more. So I should be able to tie up a couple of their players while
The attacker has an assist.
Trying to use my strength advantage. Let's see.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
As the infamous berserker Ivar the Boneless used to say, you must only let the red rage take hold of you in the thick of battle or during lunch.
So, we will stand these up again. Move back a bit.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
If he wants to go for that one, he can do that. I don't care. This is the safest one to hit with if I fail, which I miraculously didn't. Stun. Of course I want to go in with Blitz pick up here, but it's really dangerous. I think I'm better off trying to use the throw raw, and this is the problem with the throw raws in Khemri in general.
Secure the ball.
They tend to hog the limelight when ball play is concerned. I think he'll stay where he is. Now the question is, I think it's gonna go there instead. Now I want to take this off Warner down.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Because that will mean I have one thing less to worry about. It's going to hit me. That is one die that's in my favor. Of course, I'll take it. And we have SPP. And we managed to take out one of his fast movers. He's not going to do anything. So, finally some SPP here. On the Blitzrock. That's always nice. Now we just need an MVP to skill up. Skilling up Blitzrock is really good because you usually need the Blitzrock to be skilled up. A guard is an imperative skill for the team, and Mighty Blow is not bad either because you need to take people off the pitch. That is how you win games. So that is good. It also means I'm 2 players up, which is nice. I am in a fairly secure situation here. Could move up a bit, and I think I'll do that. Where to? He is in an annoying position. If I fail that, that's bad. So we start with hitting the oath burner.
Like halflings round a sandwich.
Here we go.
I thought we might have one of those horrible games without at least one death.
Here we go. That's another player down. That means we can move up the pitch without problem. So we are going to stand here. Norse without an apothecary is dangerous, to say the least. So we cage up. And then we meet the safer blitz. Now, playing Norse, one thing with Norse is that they are really good until they are starting, until they're down players. If they are down players, they are in a world of hurt, and that is what is happening here.
Haha, here's some friends. There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim. The demons are dropping. Let's climb around a tube.
Hang on, did you see that?
Because suddenly
We'll see him on the pitch later.
the skills don't matter anymore. If you can't move around, you have average speed, so you can't move around your opponents very well. You have average strength. You have 2 strength 4 players. That's nice, but it's still not enough really to be really threatening to many of the teams. And if you lose them, then you're really in trouble. You have a couple of players that are frenzy, which is sometimes a liability. You have armor value 7 on most of your players, and that is the real problem, because you tend to go down on players really fast once you start losing some. And this is kind of what is happening here. So I'm gonna hit the Oathburner. Doesn't really matter that I push him into the ball carrier here. Especially not if he's knocked out.
Really? Don't let them.
Because I'm moving the cage anyway. If I get one assist over here, I will have 2 line blocks. I'm just moving players aside here.
Approximately the same size as his
Trying
entire
to-
opponent. It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean.
Build a hole basically
No miracle.
to move through. So they have a potential gap here, but it's so unlikely that we don't really care.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
And if they want to hit my skeleton over here, I'm fine with it. And I will use their entire turn to surf it. That is no big deal. Yep. That is fine.
His strength. The fans seem very rabid. Maybe leave a few bits in the player.
The fans did not want to hit him. I basically have free path, absolute free path to the end zone. And what do you do as Khemri then? Well, you hit stuff. Now, I do have a 3 SPP player over here I want to score with. So that is because yes, I would like to score with a Tomb Guardian, but the Tomb Guardian only catches the ball with 2+. So that is not happening. No, 5+. Let's move on. Just over there. Go over there.
Go big guy, trample all.
Safe block. So we want to take him down here, but we didn't.
He'll get an assist now. Wuss.
So we have a 3-9 on him. We're gonna take that. Hope that is enough.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
And it was.
That weedy fella's gonna get splatted. Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
Watch for the handoff.
So we'll try the handoff here. And it
Successful
works.
handoff.
Nice.
I like what I'm seeing.
That means we can score with a player that needs the 3 SPP, and we can start thinking about who the next scorer will be. Apparently not that dude. So we have 3 turns left, they have 3 turns left. There's no reason for me to score at all right now. So I'm just gonna set up so it's as difficult for them as possible. Get to me. And we'll see what happens. This guy really needs to SVP, so let's try to get them. Nope.
An opponent of half his strength.
This guy is also kind of interested in
bigger they are.
Good things will be that we won't right now. Okay, there we go.
Look at all those cars sitting down on the job. There'll be trouble with the unions if this carries on.
We have a Blitzra that is fairly safe to block with.
Can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Smack.
And end turn. Can't really see what his plan was there.
Look at Twinkle Toes there. Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
That's it. Force him back and then pow!
We need to keep him away for another turn, that should not be a problem. Currently have
the final whistle is moments away, and yet
one player that can reach. About this. We are targeting first. Wait. That guy over there. Well, I guess we have it too. No, we don't. So even if I should fail this, it would be fairly problematic for him to do anything here. Yeah, that is down. And we can focus on getting the other guys down.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great
Stun.
But this time, no miracles. Smack.
So we'll end up with 2 free life blocks here. That is enough.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time.
And let's just push this animation.
Stomping on the player's neck with those stunning moves.
It was fine.
So yes,
Yeah, we'll stand his players up and I will score, and this will end the match. Oops, too fast. So let's see.
Finally, a touchdown, and so close to the end. This could be the game winner.
Was I one turn too fast?
That team's a
Oh, this was my half. Okay. Okay then.
I'm tempted to go down there and help out myself, Jim. I'm worth at least 3 players. I can do with breaking a few necks to air out the cobwebs. important thing, they gotta keep possession of the ball and not lose it. A strike back would be terrible.
Well, I can see how they would be able to make a one-turn touchdown, especially since they have not set up for one. So they are going to hit probably this skeleton and that will, or that one, and it will end the match. They will probably go for the ball first, to be honest, because air has been doing that so far.
Quick and easy, nothing to see here.
It's probably not gonna pass it. Nope. And then there's a frenzy trap, and nothing happens.
He didn't see the opponents around him.
I have spoken too soon. He might die now.
That was risky.
Okay, Nuffle, you made your point.
A cave in a struggle between brain versus brawn. Brain wins. That's bloodborne. You can never really truly out things. And even then, that might not be the end. If the ref has taken a substantial rise.
I'll keep that. Okay, so it was a strength skeleton that spent most of the game off the pitch, by the way, who got the MVP. We have one player that is leveling up, but we'll start by getting second Flora. I now have the players I really need for a team. The only reason to get more players than this is if you want to have more foulers. So that probably go the safer route of a 4-free roll, and then you spend your money on other stuff and replacements, of course. So Blitzras, we have Blitzra. He levels up and he gets normal skill. So there's 3 choices, I would say. There's tackle. For the tackle, yeah, for its tackle, yeah, it's great. We have Mighty Blow because you need to take people down, but tackle is usually better than Mighty Blow, depending on what you play against, of course. But you really want at least one player that has tackle, so you can reliably get down catchers and stunty guys, so they don't just dodge away from you all the time. And then you have Guard. Guard is an awesome skill for the Khemri team. I will go back here and see what we play against next. Before I pick this, we have an Ogre team. And it's definitely, well, not definitely, Guard here would be really nice, because Guard would mean that our tough guys are as strong as Ogres, which means a lot here. But if we have tackle, then we can take down the titchy little bastards. Noblars, I think they have renamed them to, yeah, Noblars. They used to be Snotlings, because all Snotlings or Noblars have dodge. They also have sidestep, and they have stunty and titchy. Titchy means that they take more damage. Actually, no. Titchy means that they ignore tackle zones. They also do not exert tackle zones in the same way as normal players does. But I can speak about that in the next video. Stunty means that they take more damage. They also have easier dodges. So basically, they dodge on 2+, no matter what. Right now. They have strength 1. That's 3 dice blocks against them all the time. But they have dodge and they have sidestep.
has just sent you.
This one has catch. Okay, we have another one who has block. Block is very questionable on Noblar, but sure. We have one ogre with a skill up, and that is block. Block on an ogre is of course frightening because it's an ogre. They have 4 ogres. That means they have as many big guys as we do, basically. Theirs are a little better and a little bit worse. They have Mighty Blow, but they also have Bonehead. In this case, I'm thinking that taking care of the Noblars is a big thing. Because if we can take care of the Noblars, we can take care of the other stuff. So, this Blitzra is going to go the offensive route, and yes, 8, and take tackle. Because I'm likely going to be able to use tackle a lot here. So we have one Noblar Hunter really for next match. That means we have a team value of 1230. So we are getting to position where we have all our positionals, we have all our players really, and the rest of the team value is going to be skill ups, as well as one team reroll more probably. So we'll see what happens here, and I'll probably get a better stadium, because I think we can do that, can't we? A club.
Don't forget, coach, you need to maintain your home stadium.
And we can I think we're gonna go with talismans or us, because why not? That's a good contract to have. Doesn't do anything to my knowledge. Oh, we can change. Yeah, human it is. We could buy an upgrade eventually, but it costs 100k, so we can't do that right now. I don't know what enhancement we're going for. Not really keen on enhancements. Guess it's better than nothing. But that's enough for this. We have set up for next match, and I'll be probably right back with it. So I'm gonna make a cut here, and then we have a new stream in a second. Bye.